asked, what are they? He said, shirk. Number one is what? Is shirk. Number two, sihr. And studying the sihr is kufr, apostasy. So the one who studies the sihr, he becomes murtad. The sihr, the real sihr, yes, it is kufr. It is kufr. Also, killing a person, a human being, innocent one, it's a major sin. Eating riba, taking riba, usury, as they mentioned in the Bible, it's prohibited in the Bible, in the book of Deuteronomy, in the Old Testament. It's prohibited. But the Jews, they said, it is prohibited only among the Jews. So to take a riba from Yahudi, from a Jew, it is haram, unlawful. But from the Gentiles, who are the Gentiles? The rest, it is halal. It's lawful. Subhanallah. When it is clearly stated that usury is prohibited. So the riba is haram. Also eating the wealth of the orphan. The orphan, yatim. This poor guy, fellow, who lost his father. Because if he lost his mother, he's not yatim. The yatim is the one who loses his father. He's yatim in the sense, but normally is called yatim, the one who loses his father. So the yatim, you have to take care of him. Why? Because the father is the one normally is the bread gainer, right? Yes, if he loses his mother, a child will suffer. But if he loses his father, he will suffer more. Because he is the one who takes care of the child. So, the property and the wealth of the child, the yatim, should be protected. Should be protected. And we have to take care of this child who lost his father, or his parents. Anyway. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He protected the wealth of the children, the two boys, as mentioned in Surah Al-Kahf, right? Because their father was a pious person. So he left a treasure for them, and this treasure was buried under a wall. And the wall was about to fall. And Al-Khidr restored the wall. And the people of the town they were not very hospitable. They did not receive them. Yet Musa, Al-Khidr restored the wall. And you know, Musa asked him why. He told him, because there is a treasure. And you see the people of the town, they are greedy, right? Imagine that wall falls. What will happen to the treasure? Will be taken away, right? So Allah sent Al-Khidr to restore the wall, to redo it, strengthen it, reinforce it. And the children, when they grow up, they know the will, they have the will. It is written there is a treasure under the wall. Now they are men, they can dig and take their treasure and no one can take it or snatch it away. Al-Khidr is a prophet. That's why he said at the end, وَمَا فَعَلْتُهُ عَنْ أَمْرِي. All these things that you have seen, I did not do them by myself or according to my own desire. They are from Allah. And actually, the story of Al-Khidr, as mentioned in the hadith, Musa, he stood preaching in the morning to the evening in Egypt to Bani Israel. So one of Bani Israel asked Musa, is there anyone who has knowledgeable like you? He said, no. So Allah wanted to teach him a lesson. So he told him, go, and the whole story. And that's why when Musa found Al-Khidr, and he said, Assalamu alaikum, and he replied, he said, I am Musa, I am Moses. Al-Khidr said, alayhi salam, Musa ben Israel? Are you Moses of Ben Israel? He said, yes. He said, Ya Musa, inni ala ilmin min Allahi la ta'lamuh, wa innaka ala ilmin min Allahi la a'lamuh. Oh Moses, you have knowledge from Allah you don't know, and they have knowledge from Allah you don't know. So both of them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala inspires them. But some of the Muslims, may Allah guide them, they say, no, Al-Khidr is a wali. You know why? Because they want to prove that Al-Wali is above the Nabi. And also they want to say that you can, the Wali also knows the Al-Ghaib. We tell them, first of all, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq is a Wali. Or he is not. Can they say he is not? So he's a wali. If Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiyallahu anhu comes and takes a child and remove his neck and remove his head, what will be the ruling in Islam? He should be, he's a killer, isn't he? Any wali has no right to kill any child. Are you following? But because he is a Nabi and Allah told him to do so, that's fine, acceptable. Unless you are saying the wali knows the ghaib, and that will make you kafir. Sorry? Isa. Khidr, we don't know. But it seems that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he sent many prophets, but we don't know exactly to whom he was sent. There's nothing mentioned about that. What we know, that he was called Al-Khidr because he was sitting on a place, and when he got up, that place became green. That's why he's called Al-Khidr. And he is dead. Al-Khidr died, passed away. He's not alive. Because if he is alive, he would had he been alive, he would have come to the Prophet ﷺ, and he would have given the bay'ah, because Allah made it a duty upon all the messengers, if any of them met the Prophet ﷺ, to support the Prophet ﷺ. So he was not there. Otherwise he would have come. That's why when Isa ﷺ descends, what does he do? He rules by the Sharia of Muhammad ﷺ. And he prays behind Al-Mahdi, because he doesn't bring anything. Anyway. Also, so eating the wealth or devouring the wealth or the property of the yatim is a major sin. Also running away from the battlefield, this is another major sin. Also accusing the chaste woman. If anyone has a question, to keep it to question time. So accusing chaste women, to talk about a woman who's chaste and she is unaware of what you are saying, this is a major sin. It's a major sin. Radiallahu anhu narrated the following marfu' hadith, which at-Tirmidhi reported: حد الساحر ضربه بالسيف. The punishment for the sorcerer the sorcerers or magicians, is that he be struck with the sword, executed. So it is capital punishment. So this is the punishment for the magicians. The magicians, the punishment for them in Islam is capital punishment. Also, in Sahih Imam Bukhari, Bajila bin Abdullah narrated, كتب عمر بن الخطاب رضي الله عنه, and this is in Abu Dawud and Sahih, كتب عمر بن الخطاب رضي الله عنه أن اقتلوا كل ساحر وساحرة, قال فقتلنا 3 سواحر. Umar ibn Khattab wrote, execute every sorcerer and sorceress. So Bajila continued, we executed 3 sorcerers. So this is the punishment for them.